All right. Good morning and welcome to another Friday morning safety meeting. Today's code item of the week is drive safely, defensively, and courteously. Ben Dow, are you out there?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. I just been having problems with my mic lately, so I think I got it fixed again. Driving and when we're out in the public is our biggest exposure to the public. So when we're out there on our job sites, we're safe. We usually have all of our we have barriers are up. We got trench boxes. But when we're out there on the road, especially with some of these trucks weighing up, sometimes we have a loaded truck over 100,000 pounds. And when we're out there, that's where we're really in danger of hurting someone that's not part of our operation. It's also a place where we have our greatest opportunity to have either a good reputation or a bad reputation. Um, people judge quick when they see an ECI truck going by, and they don't seem to be driving courteously. So just remember that when you're out there.
Yeah, it sounds like we should probably have a safety topic on like driving in the winter too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny how that works. All right.
Hey, winter driving.
Hey, look at that. All right. So this week's topic is winter driving. It's a fairly quick one, but I also want to just remind everybody while we're still in the safety part of it that the meeting is today from 2 to 5 at the Doubletree, correct, which is the old Sheridan?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Safety report this week, we have 29 days since our last recordable injury, 7 days since our last first aid injury, 3 days since our last vehicle incident.
Oh, wow.
All right. Before you go, scrape off your vehicle, clean your wiper blades, make sure to kind of clack them off. Top off your washer fluid, check your tire tread, ensure your tank is full and your fuel is properly treated. You don't want to be broken down on the side of the road in the snowstorm because that's when people hit you. While you're driving, you want to reduce your speed. You want to increase your following distance. You want to limit your distractions, which you should always be doing. Utilize four-wheel drive where you need to, and you can always give yourself extra time. Sometimes you might have to leave half an hour early, 45 minutes early. Just plan for that in advance. Things you want to avoid is your cruise control, because your wheels will keep spinning even once you break loose. You don't want to use your Jake brakes, and you don't want to do any unnecessary driving or hauling. If you can haul your stuff to your job site the day before it snows, that's going to be a lot better than trying to do it in the snow. And just remember, it's better to arrive late than never. Be mindful of rapidly changing conditions. I find that's where you really get yourself in troubles when you're on a dry road, and then all of a sudden it's icy and you're not going appropriate speed for that new condition. And always make sure to check the weather, not just where you're starting, but where you're ending, and anywhere that you might be going through the mountains in between. So that's all for that. I'm going to stop sharing.
And I will add that usually the first snowstorm is probably the worst for a couple of reasons, but one, because the roads often haven't been treated at that point at all, where later in the year they might be caked with salts. Let's see, I'm going to share. This should be the right one. Winter driving. I think I got the right one. You guys see this? See my screen?
Yep.
It looks,
okay.
Yep, it looks right.
Yep. All right. Announcements. We have daylight savings time is coming to an end, so we have to fall back 1 hour this weekend. And Tuesday, November 5th is election day already, so make sure to get out and vote. And for the 401k news, this is left over from last week. We have meetings set up this morning, so if you signed up, make sure you get that on your on your thinking today and get coordinated to be over there at your appointed schedule. We have the same health and dental insurance news. Actually, we never did submit a summary. We probably got that coming next week. See, it
Yep.
still is right here. If I
Yep.
leave it every week, it'll be right until I get it. But the plan involves re-enrollment this year, which is done by each individual online. So all that information will be sent out pretty soon here. If you have questions, check with Veronica, Melanie, or Gina.
Yep.
And it's time to winterize equipment again, as we've been saying the last several weeks. And right now, yesterday certainly didn't seem like winter, but it is going to cool off again. And we have our social media links here that please join up and be a part of it. And then, like Tom said earlier, this afternoon we have our ECI fall celebration, and everybody needs to attend. It will be held on this afternoon, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Doubletree, which is the old Sheridan. That's on Wilson Road in South Burlington near exit 14.
And Ken, we're gonna have snacks.
Oh, well,
We're not gonna have not a full lunch or anything because it's kind of in the middle of the afternoon, but we've got snacks and we'll have refreshments. And I'll also say that we're gonna have some gifts for everybody to bring home. You have a big meeting, it's nice to give everybody something.
Yeah.
So make sure to show up so you can get something to bring home.
Yeah. All right. I'll be there.
Okay. I'll make sure we have something for you.
All right. Good. I just want to announce the fall weddings that occurred in the last couple months. We have Adam and Brooke Piper. They were married
Andrew.
on the 28th. Oh, sorry. There's Adam on the right there. Yeah.
Yep.
My bad.
Yep.
No, Andrew and Brooke. And then Ben and Taylor on the 20th. So congratulations, everybody. And we have this same announcement from before. There's $50 gift card for everyone who has had an annual physical from either your provider or Champlain Medical. So I guess it's all automatic if you've done it, but I would double check, especially if you haven't seen a gift card. I don't know.
Yeah, if you went to Champlain Medical or if you used our insurance to do it, they're able to discover that. Yeah. But if you're on your spouse's insurance, all you have to do is bring in something. I brought in a little thing from my summary visit and showed it to them, and they're like, "Yep, that's good. That was the right date." And
good.
So take a picture of it and send it to her. Yeah.
When do those gift cards come out?
I think they're gonna do it in December. Okay. Because they want us to have they want us to have it all submitted by the 1st. So I'm thinking in the first week or two of December.
Yep. Okay. All right, we'll move along to new employees. We got a bunch of them here. We got Steve Kreis. He's a heavy civil electrician. Steve has been working as a subcontractor to us, especially on our traffic control system work. So welcome, Steve. We have Brendan Stringer. He's going to be with the Trenchless Group. Brendan's a returnee. We have Brockway Hoffman, another electrician. I assume he came with Steve. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
I haven't met Brock myself yet. We have Sean Lucier. He's a returnee for paving, the paving group. And then Tiffany Record is a new driver. So pretty excited to see all these new people here. I was given this announcement from Matt Skanowitz on the 2024 buck pool. So this is for the 16-day rifle season only. The largest buck takes it all. And he has a scoring system that's explained there, $20 entry fee. And you need to put in your entry put in your $20 entry by the 15th, and it's for ECI employees only. I have the links to the health primary care wellness program and the EAP. So both those are there for anyone who needs it. And we'll just jump right into the Hills Point Road water service intake. And Tom, are you going to present?
I'll be happy to present, Ken. If you can drive, that'd be great.
Sure, I can drive.
So this was a quick little, neat little project we did, kind of a quick little project as well. ECI was contracted by Red House Building. We work with them on a number of fronts here at ECI to install an underground lake to shore water intake sleeve for a newly constructed home at 329 Hills Point Road in Charlotte, Vermont, for the Alpert family. The Alpert family is also the Shelburne winery family, same families. The work required a directional drill installation from the northwest corner of the building, approximately 515 out into the lake. We exited the bore into the lake bottom at a depth of 10 feet, which is exactly what they wanted, so that worked out great. We used our Ditch Witch 100 AT. We've got 2 AT drills in our fleet. These are our rock drilling pieces of equipment. We chose the 100 AT for this work. Rock was encountered really 2 rods in almost immediately and continued for the entire length of the bore. Once we piloted the bore, we ended up pushing an additional 7 rods out into the lake and then lifted them with airbags onto a pontoon boat, removed the rock bit and attach a swivel for the pull in, and then set that back down in the water. The divers then attached our 4-inch HDPE pipe and then connected that underwater to be pulled back to the lake shore where the drill sits. We did have a couple of days with high winds that we weren't able to work at all, and the last day we worked there, it created a little havoc, and I'll explain that in the pictures below. Once the sleeve was in, Chevalier Drilling, a water drilling firm, used the sleeve to pull in a 1-inch service line that would feed the home, excuse me, and a well pump down into the water, and then made the final connections, of course. So here is the looking out into the lake. This is our 100 AT drill. Looks like, I think that's Mike Levick there. I'm not sure in that picture. This is where we were staged heading out to Lake Champlain. This second photo is our you can see the truck here, but the what I wanted to point out here is the client was excuse me, was really pushing Red House on the schedule. They had poured this concrete driveway ahead of time. There was just a lot of rush that we didn't think was necessary, but it did cause us to take extra precautions and do everything we could do to be cautious of not hurting anything. So this again shows the drill. These are the better photos here. This is looking out into the lake. There's a couple lines here. We had a small frac out near the lake shore, and that larger line is the back line, cleaning that up, and the smaller line is the water intake line from the lake for our mixing of our slurry. So we used lake water for our bore gels here. This is showing the pontoon boat, excuse me, our locators out here locating the drill. So that's probably Carter out there on that on the boat.
I think he looks like he's fishing, Tom.
No, that'd be Mike.
Oh, that's Mike. Okay.
This is a good photo, I think. So the house that was being built was the one front and center that you can see. This is our drill stem, or excuse me, our HDPE pipe floating, getting ready to be positioned to be pulled in. Again, it was 515 feet, and we had a little extra there, of course. This is the divers getting ready to do their underwater work. And we had 2 teams of divers there. One had the boat and the airbags, these fellas here. Who also brought their dog. We got a nice picture of the dog, but see the airbags here on the right that we used. Brian's in the boat. We're getting ready to assist. And this is a picture of the airbag getting and the divers. It's hard to see, but they're getting this airbag into position to get under the drill steel to lift it to the pontoon boat. There's the foreman, the little puppy I was talking about. He seemed to steal the show out there. And this is the divers getting everything up to the pontoon boat, ready for connection. The last day we were on the lake prior to getting paused for a couple days, the wind was pushing everything around. Excuse me. And this shows the impact right where we connected our swivel to our pipe. It got twisted around, so we had to redo that once the lake calmed down and go at it again. And then once we took the time to wait for a calm day, everything went just great. This is the pipe after it's pulled in, waiting for the work from Chevalier Drilling. That completed that project. So it was a nice little project for us.
Yep. Looks like it's kind of high and dry at the inlet end.
Well, it is right there.
cut
Obviously
it
it's
down.
got weighted down afterward once they got the pump in it.
They weighed it? Okay.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Good job. Full job being on the lake and everything. It's
Yeah, guys, they did a great job out there for sure. Every one of them.
This photo is from 2006. It's a horizontal directional drilled shore approach bore for a fiber optic lake crossing at a Grand Isle at the Velco substation back then in 2006. The old American Augers DD10 we had. Okay, good. Thank you, Tom, and
Nice.
thanks everybody. Good job. I'll pass it back to the safety department to close out the meeting.
Yeah, have a good day. Have a safe day. If you're watching a group setting, make sure to send us attendance. And if you're going hunting this weekend, good luck. But leave the big deer in the woods for me. So
Plan your work today, and we'll see you everyone at 2:00.
All right.
Yep. Look forward to seeing you all there.
All right. Bye.
let's see. Stop recording. Stop.